Good evening, all. Thanks for joining. So let's continue the another topic in Windows Server series. In the last session, we have discussed about how to create a Windows Active Directory server and how successfully add the servers into the as a member server in the domain controller. Those concepts we explained. Okay. So as of now, any questions in this particular topic? You can start one by one.
So when you're adding a member service to the AD, you have to log in with that username, right? Not with the admin.
Uh, if you want to join into the member,
No, I
so
want to
normally you
add.
log in with a local administrator. That's a
Yeah,
common one.
correct.
After that,
So
when you joining to the domain controller, you should specify the user account which is created in AD.
okay, I have a server and I have also created a AD account, server. Now I am trying to add this server as a part of AD, which is like Wipro.com as a member service.
Yeah. So in Wipro.com, whatever the domain account you created, with that account, only you need to add a server into the member.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to
So when
log
you
in with
type
that
that
account to add.
selecting the domain name and typing the wipro.com, and when you hit enter, and it will asking the username and password prompt.
Correct.
The
Yeah.
username password prompt you need to enter AD credentials. That means a user ID was created in Active Directory. That user ID we need to select it. So in the
Okay.
last session, I have created the name like Rajesh, Galip. These are the accounts I created. I hope you remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the weekend session.
Yeah.
So that's the way you need to create an account with admin privileges. Then you can use that credentials to join the server into the member. After
Okay.
joining, you should log in with the domain account only. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
good. So guys, you know very well about AD and domain member server. Okay, domain member server. So here, how many of you don't know how to install a web server on Windows Server? Let's go with Charan. Charan, you know how to install a web server on Windows Server operating system? Charan, can you please reply? If you're unable to speak, at least you can please send a message on the chat. No problem. Okay. So, Girish, you have any questions for Windows web server installation on server operating system?
No, sir. I have gone through that.
Okay. Johnny?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know means you never attended web server installation on Windows Server?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
no
never
problem. No
attended
problem. No problem.
LIC
No problem. Hey,
STM.
no problem. No problem. Yeah, fine. So quickly, I'll create a new server. Okay. I'll quickly create a new server. The server name is web server. Okay. Now the server name is web server web.wipro.com. Okay. Web.wipro.com name I'm creating it. So this server, I'll just giving the web 01 and Windows Server. And especially I'm selecting 2019 operating system. And T2 Micro, I'm selecting by default, no changes at all. No changes at all. Right. Then after that, I'm selecting existing security group. Then I just click launch an instance. Now the instance is created. Now this server, I'm going to make it as a web server. Web server means what? Example, Flipkart.com. Okay. Okay. And YouTube.com. So different websites are there. This type of web server I want to make it. So for the purpose, I created this Web01 server. Now the server almost created. Now the server is almost created. Now I can copy the public IP address of this IP and go to Remote Desktop Connection Manager. And I'm going to add a new server. The name is web01.wipro.com and click add. Save all. Now this server IP address I'm changing here. And click OK. Go to File, Save All, connect server as, and /administrator, and get the password for this system. Till 4 minutes is not completed. I'm waiting.
Rajesh, one doubt, Rajesh.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, Rajesh.
Is it
when
related
you
to the topic or other topic?
no related to the topic.
Okay.
So when you try to log in from that RDM, you mentioned as /admin, right? But when I tried, it was not working. Then I had to use just admin and the password to log in. I don't know why it did not work when I tried /.
No. Basically, if the machine is a workgroup computer, when you connect remotely, you can use a / and administrator you can type. If it is not a workgroup computer, if it is a domain join, you don't want to use the /.
Okay, but when you select the connect and when you generate a password, it says username as administrator.
Administrator only. The / means why I'm typing now. Okay. That's the reason behind. Okay. That's my habit. Okay. / means local administrator.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm from my home. Okay. I'm from so-and-so village. I'm from so-and-so district. I'm referring my always. So / means I'm not connecting to any domain. I'm connecting to the local administrator. I'm referring that point. / means.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
If you are checking that in a Google, okay, what is meaning of / okay?
Yeah.
In remote desktop. Okay. So if you check that is separately, we are identification of I'm connecting to the local account. We are local.
Okay. Got it, sir.
I'm going back. Select the Web01 server and copy that. Sorry. Connect RDP client. Get password. Still the mission is not completed. Then in this case, we can refresh in the top browser level. Now it is working. Now click connect. And yes. Now this mission is a local mission, or maybe this mission is a domain mission.
Local mission.
That's it. So this is a workgroup computer. Okay. This is a workgroup computer. So how I'll be managing this server? how I'll be managing this server. Okay, as a web server in real-time environment. 99% of the environment. Okay, first installing the web server. Before web server installation, the server will be joined to the domain number. Condition number 1. Second step, 1% of the people, if you're a very small company, we are not bothering about any domain and all. We just created the web server and we are connecting through IP address. Guys, anybody you have visited Andhra Bank? Nowadays, Andhra Bank is not there. Nowadays, it's a Union Bank, right? So previously, if anybody is going to the bank, okay, you're identifying that. You're identifying that the most of the banking portals are IP address. Yeah, tell me. So this is a work group computer, domain computer.
Work
Work
group.
group
This is a
computer.
work group computer, right? So how you are identifying this is a work group computer, domain computer?
Go to this PC properties. This PC
So go to
properties.
File
this PC,
Explorer properties.
properties. Okay, I'll ask you the question to Shiva. So how I'll be checking the system, either is a work group computer or domain computer, Shiva? So next question, Buji, how I'll be identifying the system is a work group computer or domain computer?
So ప్రాపర్టీస్ లోకి వెళ్ళి అవర్ గ్రూప్ లో ఉందా డొమైన్ లో ఉందా చెక్ చేసి సార్.
That's it. Very simple answer. Okay, if I'm this question, if I'm asking an interview, if nobody wants to answer it, even though if you're expert in the AWS, we will say Jai Hind. Okay, because this is a very basic fundamental for every engineer. You need to identify it. I already explained, right? I explained with the diagrams also. So your wish. So here the group is work group. Okay, here computer type is work group. Now I can change this computer name based on my requirement. Okay, but even the computer name I can change without adding the domain controller also. Yeah, in the work group itself, I can change my computer. Okay, my system is ready. Okay, my system is ready. My system is ready. I'm just restarting it. Okay, then fine. Again, I'll come back. I'll connect the server with IP address. So, okay, the machine will reboot. It will take 30 seconds to 1 minute. After that, I will connect this machine. After that, I will connect to this machine. Right. So right click, connect server as /administrator. Now I connected. So meaning the machine is trying to connect at the destination IP address. Now the server is up. I just click accepted. The web01, the name was accepted there. Okay. Okay, next step. If anyone wants to access this server locally, okay, if we want to access this server locally, how I'll be accessing? So we'll be referring IP address only. Why? Because even though this system name is web01, I would not able to connect this server outside with the name of web01 because of nobody don't know. So web01 so and so system so and so IP address. Okay, in this machine, I'm going to install the web server role. As per our discussion, I'm going to install the web server role. So I'm going to the server manager. By using the server manager, I'm installing the web server role. So go to local server. See, the name is web01 is there. I'm going to manage, add roles and features. Okay, add roles and features. So once I click start, add roles and features, okay, it displays the what are the roles inside in this computer, whether it is installed or not installed. I need a web server role. If you go to the dashboard, you can easily identify no web server role were installed. So that's why I'm just clicking the add roles and features. Click on next. Now in this system with this IP address, I need a web server role on this computer. Okay, I just click next. These are the roles are available. I just select the web server and click add feature, click on next. Now I'm selecting the click on next, next, install. This will take a few seconds to install this particular role. After that, I would able to access the web page. Okay, it takes a minute. Please wait. So the web server role is successfully installed. I just close it here. See here, the IIS role was successfully installed in this machine. I'm going to browse this system internally. We have a name called localhost. Okay. Localhost. Okay. You can type localhost and hit enter, and I will able to access the default page. I'm able to access the default page. But the same page, if you want to access from outside, okay, within the same network, that's not possible. Okay. So the same address I would not able to access from outside. If I want to access the same server, the page, I need a public IP address here. With the public IP address, I can paste this on the browser. I can access this page. So mostly if you're seeing the banking sector, if you go to check that what are the system they're using, mostly they will use an IP address. They'll access the portal. They'll do some kind of cash deposit, cash withdrawal, account opening, everything they will be doing like this. Anybody observe that? Especially like Andhra Bank, State Bank of India. Huh?
It's in the kiosk machine.
No, not kiosk machines. Employees, whatever their missions they are using it.
Oh,
Okay, maybe if you're close to them, definitely you're able to see their screen. Mostly you are opposite to the person, you're not able to see that. Okay. Because they are not giving any public names for the particular applications to access anywhere in the network. Okay. So this is one of the best example. Suppose this website, I want to access this website. I want to access from anywhere in the world, in the internet. Okay. With name I want to access. So how would able to log in? Okay. How would able to access the website with the friendly name? Like example, flipkart.com, amazon.com. Okay. Bluedot.com. So different websites are there. With that name, I want to access it. So that's a very important concept in IT field nowadays. So that's a very big topic I'm going to explaining today. Is that clear? So now any web server application you want to access from outside without an IP address, I want to access with a friendly name. I want to access with a friendly name from anywhere. Just example, Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon, primevideo.com, aha.video.com. So like that. So friendly name, I want to access it. Is that clear? So how you can create a domain. So how you can purchase a domain. So purchasing the domain, there are two types. Either one, you need to go to some third-party companies like GoDaddy. Okay. Hosting and Big Rocks. So this type of companies are hosting the domains in the internet. Okay. Suppose if you want to buy the domain from this website, it's very costly, like nearly 800 to 1000 rupees. Even it is showing is a small amount only for .com 69 rupees, .in 399. But when you're buying at the final stage, the amount total will be nearly 1000 rupees. Okay. So these are only advertisements. Don't believe that. Okay. So if you want anybody a free domain, if you want for 11 months, there's a freenom.com is there. Freenom.com, a website is there. In this freenom.com, you can sign in. You can sign in. And you can create your account. You can create your account. And you can start use any name, whichever you want. You can purchase from there. So absolutely free, no charges. So I think is the correct way. Read the episode. Please dot at the end of the car.
Nowadays, this puzzle things are coming very complicated kind of. Maybe they are worried AI is taking over.
Ah, right. What do you meaning that? Please a dot at the end of the car's path. Okay, done. So I have already account. I have already account. Yeah, I logged in back. So I have go to services, go to my domains. I already purchased some domain names. Okay. So how to purchase a domain? I'll show you. You can look here. Go to services, register a new domain. Okay. Suppose I want this name. I want this name. So I just click the availability. I check the availability with this name. What are the domains are available in this freenom.com? It will display the pages, display the names. Okay. So based on your availability names, like example, maybe other name you want, you can research again, once again. Maybe if you okay, then you can select it and you can go ahead. So any company, definitely we need a website. The website is created like this only. No changes at all. No changes at all. Similar way, this name also have taken, but here in this freenom domain, so we don't have like a .in, .com, .tech. This type of websites are not available. So like a .tk, .ml. So some irrespective of names are available. If you want, you can take that. So I have created some website name called bbbfitness.tk. The domain I have purchased it. So that's 11 months free. The domain I have purchased it. So this domain, until I can use November 2023. November 2023 until that I can use it. So it's a completely free, no charges. So based on your availability, you can take it. Based on your availability, take it. So previously they provided free of cost, but now everything will be provided costly. But I don't have any other opportunity to share any other website nowadays providing the free domain. This is the only website is providing the free domain. So you can practice. Okay. But I'm not giving a guarantee this guy was providing free domains and all. So because of the technical issues, a free norm application for new registration temporarily out of order. Please accept our apologies for inconvenience. We are working on a solution and hope resume operations shortly. So these domains, they're unable to allocating, okay, to the people as a free, but actually these are the names are available. But here there's an option called register. This register option was actually there's removed due to technical problem. Okay, so now luckily I have created previously bbbfitness.tk domain. This name I want to interlink with this web01 website. I want to publish it there. So how I'll be publishing? That's a very, very important. So this web01, this server, I want to publishing with this domain name. Now the actual concept will start here. Listen. So guys, bbbfitness.tk, the domain, okay, the domain I have taken from where? In Freenom, in Freenom domain. In Freenom, I have purchased it. So basically the concept is this name, if you want to publish, the associated DNS servers I need to maintain. So who will maintain the DNS? So I need to create a server. In that server, I need to install the operating system and the DNS role I need to install. Then the particular IP address I need to map to, the IP address is mapped to the particular website. And this IP should be accessible all over the world. That means public IP address. It's very difficult, guys. Now it is a very difficult. So for that reason, I'm going to AWS environment. In AWS environment, there is a service name called Route 53. There's a service name called Route 53. In this Route 53, I'm going to purchase a domain. It's a costly and it's not a free. For practice purpose, one domain you can create and after that you can destroy it. No problem. But nowadays, most of the companies are using Route 53 only. Okay, so the advanced concept I will explain tomorrow's class. So today I'll explain about the basic concept. Going back into the AWS Management Console, open a new tab and go to the main console. Okay, main console. Here I can check that the service name called Route 53. Route 53. Once I click Route 53, okay, it will be showing in a global service. So with this Route 53, I can able to manage all the type of services globally. I can access it. So click on Get Started. And now we have a lot of options are available. Hey, if you want to register a new domain name, you can register it. But right now I have already purchased a domain in the free now. So do you want to transfer the domain? I don't want that. I'm going to host it a zone. I'm going to hosting a zone name called bbbfitness.tk. So click Get Started. Now it is asking the name. Hey, what is the name of your application? My name is BBB Fitness. Okay, fitness.tk. This is my application name. This is my company name. Do you want to access this application publicly or privately? I want to access publicly. Then I want to create it. Once I click here, the completed DNS service is created in a fraction of seconds. See guys, the DNS service is created fraction of seconds. Is it clear? Arthamainda concept.
Yes, sir.
So now you can see here the name server. These are the 4 DNS servers are created immediately. So now these 4 DNS server details you can copy and you can go to your Freenom hosting website and you can go to manage domain. Manage domain. Here you can click. Again, it is asking. See guys, manage Freenom DNS. Edit DNS server. Whatever the previously names are there, I'm going to remove it. I just paste the what are the names are available here. I just copy one by one. I can paste it here. End of the dot not required. Just you can remove it here. So what is meaning of root 53? These servers names called name servers. That is DNS servers. The DNS servers are completely owned by AWS. Now change name servers. Now successfully updated. Now successfully updated. So guys, now successfully the bbbfitness.tk, the name servers I created here. These DNS servers. Okay. These are the DNS servers, multiple DNS servers, right? One by one. And these DNS servers are pointed in Freenom servers. So that means we have updated here. Done. If any user is trying to browse from internet, www.bbbfitness.tk website, directly the connection is go to Freenom. And Freenom is telling that, hey, I'm managing this particular domain and this is the DNS service. Then request is go back to the root 53 and root 53 will be answering the query. So, but if I'm going to bbbfitness.tk website, I'm not able to reach the site because this particular web server is not mapped in this particular DNS entry. Now we can do one thing, create a record, paste that IP address of the server. This is the website. The simple routing and create it. That's it, successfully created. And wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Now, if you browse this website, now you're able to access a default internet page. You're able to access a default internet page. So now your job is successfully fulfilled. Okay. Now your job is successfully fulfilled. Is that clear? But it will take some time. 5 to 10 minutes it will take. So after that, you can open a fresh browser. Okay.
So Rajesh, you're
And
using
copy the address and you can paste here and hit enter and you're able to access it. Yeah, please go ahead with your question.
Okay, Rajesh, you are using the BB Fitness TK, that is .tk domain name, and trying to access the default page, which is on the instance
server.
which we created,
Web
web server instance.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now we were able to use the IP address and able to access the same default. From
You can access from the IP
browser
address also, but IP address is not user friendly, right?
Correct.
So BBB Fitness is user friendly.
So in case if I add this web server to an AD and use that domain
Not required
name.
now. Not required. That's what I'm telling. So completely I removed from the AD. I completely managing here. Okay.
No, my doubt is here we are going to different sites. Now instead of we add it to the AD and manage everything into one.
Not required. That's what I'm telling. AD is only internal purpose, not external purpose.
Okay.
Only for managing purpose, not for connecting purpose, right?
Okay.
Now can access your, now can go to your browser and you can access it bbbfitness.tk. The page is working. Everyone can please go to your site and you can access it.
Yeah, accessible.
So now I'm going to change the web page. Please wait. Some beautiful web page I'll be copying and I'll be pasting there. And we can check that.
And there is no requirement of installing RDC services or remote management.
Nothing is required. Nothing is required.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. Suppose this is a web page was developed by the team. So now I just open here and extract all. Extract. Now the web content I'm pasting on the web page. This is a web content. I'm going to this PC, C drive, INET pub, www root. This is a default page. I'm removing here and I'm pasting the web content. Now I'm refreshing the page. You can access it here. Now the web page is ready. So now anybody can access this website, okay, from anywhere in the PC or mobile or tab, anywhere, no problem. Is it clear? So how really the web application was releasing in the internet, from anywhere we can access it through Amazon Web Services, especially Route 53. It's a pretty simple, right? The concept is in 20 minutes, I explained the end-to-end solution. Now, if you are a web developer, you can start using this business. Yes or no?
Yeah, Rajesh, is it mandatory that I have to purchase a domain name?
Yeah, definitely. You need to purchase it. You need to purchase it.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, sir.
No. So once your work is completed, you please stop your instance. Okay, do not remove the Route 53 hosted zone. And tomorrow we will practice advanced configuration in the Route 53. Okay, so that's a multi-zone configuration globally. How can you distribute the web servers? So all the advanced concept I will explain tomorrow. So today I just explain about the simple concept. Okay, tomorrow is a double the volume. We have a lot of routing policies are there that I will explain. That's very, very most important for you. Clear? Shiva
So
and Buji, you can stay
small
back.
question.
Okay, Shiva and Buji, you can stay back, and rest of the people you can leave for the day. Yeah.
Sir, one small question.
Yes, please.
If somebody asks about what is Route 53
Mhm.
in AWS,
Mhm.
what will be a simple? Is it a web services?
No, I'll tell you. So Route 53 is it's a fully managed DNS server by Amazon. We can host it at zones, internal and external. You can register domains and you can publishing the website in the internet, and you can transfer the domains from outside of the domain name servers to Amazon Web Services Route 53. So it acts as a broker between delivering a services from IP address instead of name. These are the topic you can explain.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'll give you the notes. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. So I'll set disconnect.
Yeah, no problem. So,
Thank you.
and very, very important thing is at least one person, at least you need to build your website and you can do it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. So, that's a very, very important concept I explained today. Okay. And if anyone wants to take a website, you can go to Namecheap website is there. Namecheap. Namecheap.com. Maybe here the websites are a little bit lesser price compared to other websites. If you are interested, you want to buy a own domain, you can purchase, not mandatory. Thank you all.